Hi, this is Miss Moonsong. Welcome to my channel. Um, Today we're going to be reading What's the Tea for November 2022, and it's a timeless reading, so you can pick a card whenever you want to. I'm going to start with a shuffle, and it's going to be off screen, and unfortunately, no count today, but it's pure content. So, um, with that, we'll start the shuffle. So, what I want you to do is focus on these four messages. Starting from the top left, we have an Ammonite shell. Going beneath that is a piece of jet, and that is message 2. Message 3 is a piece of moss agate, and message 4 is a piece of raw tiger's eye. So focus on the piles and pick your stone to go with your messages. Hope this works. I think it will, mostly because your energy should resonate with the one that's meant for you. So, take a deep breath and clear your energy as you look at your messages for this month and beyond. So today we have Dreams of Gaia cards. We have um, space flashcards. We have Egyptian tarot. We have Cosmic tarot. We have um, a Fate oracle and a Starseed oracle. We also have um, crystal pulls, and we have flower pulls today. So we should get really full messages today. So we'll have messages starting from the top left, 1, top right is 2, bottom left is 3, bottom right is 4. If time warrants, then we'll make sure that we get a final thought too. Okay, one moment. We're going to start with message 1. Message 1. So, message 1, we have an Ammonite. Integrity in reverse, looking within, conflict mediation, and intuition. We also have the Ace of Air, Phoenix, Comorbidities, and Goose. We also have Ibis in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, Five of Wands, and Eight of Cups, all in reverse. Void, the Explorer, Nature in reverse, the Magi in reverse, and Paradox. We also have Awakening in reverse, Now in reverse, Transformation in reverse, and Trust Your Path in reverse. So what I can see is happening with you is that you're about to start something, but you aren't being true to yourself. So what you need to do is look within so that you can find a way to start whatever project you're going to start on that puts you on your path towards the awakening. You're not there yet, and what I can see is that you have a lot of friends who are ready to help you and like willing to help you and want to as well. So what you need to do is work with them very closely. So when you work with them, you start to form a community, and when you start to form a community, you're more likely to trust your intuition into guiding you towards your path of transformation. So we're trying to turn this no into a yes. And the way that we do that is by making sure that you don't backstab anyone, and that you make sure that when you're completely honest, you're honest to a T. So you have to be super real and super honest with yourself so that you can mediate any conflicts that come up in your group. When you do that, you're gonna make sure that you I think like a 5-year plan is actually really good for this group. Putting some sort of plan into action, whether it's like 5 points. I'm just seeing like there's a bunch of 5s here for some reason. Like 5 is a really good number for you to accomplish your goals with. It like 4 might be really good, but it's like 5 days, 5 years, 5 points, something like that. There's like 5 something, 5 groups it could be. When you make that, it should put you in a more direct path towards where you're supposed to go, and ultimately you should come back to a natural feel, a natural vibe of where you should be. Thank you. That's a good one. This is a piece of jet. Yeah. I feel you're very humble. You're very tribal. You're very sweet and very kind. Let's see what the cards say. You have the King of Water in reverse, masculine and feminine, which is the Knight of Fire, Self in reverse, Abundance in reverse, and you have Taurus. You have Fornax, which is the Furnace constellation, Horologium, which is like a hologram or something like that, a clock or something, and Phoenix. You have the card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I'm really excited about this reading. This is really good. And the Nine of Pentacles. You really want to get married. It's really great. You have Power in reverse. You have Ascension in reverse. You have Get Creative in reverse. You have Versatility in reverse. You have You're Already Doing It in reverse, and the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So actually, this is about a soul couple. You're gonna find a soulmate who like rectifies your life, but you have to like put in the effort to like become the king, because you're in a knight position. So you have to like end the old chapter and come into the new chapter in the Age of Light. When you come into the Age of Light, you want to pick your soulmate for the Age of Light. So you want to pick someone who makes you feel really lighthearted. And then you want to make sure that you are being very honest with your partner, and you're being very how do I say this? You're being honest and forthcoming with yourself so that your finances rectify themselves. I see a lot of self-directed work, and I don't see a lot of like bosses, because you don't like that. You actually like working for yourself. You love it. You have a craft that you love. For some people, it could be woodworking. For some people, it could be gardening. I'm seeing a lot of gardening, and like you're in the garden a lot together. Um, you have a lovely family. This one is about family a lot. Your kids want to come back to you in a way where it's like good and honest and kind and chill, relaxed, very relaxed. This is a very home based set of um, of messages. See if there's anything else. The change, you've been working on the change for like 10 years. It's not something that is like happened very suddenly or something like that. It's like something has happened over the last 10 years and you're trying to like keep up with it. But actually, you could really use it would be ideal to have someone in your life who like helps you become a more balanced person. That's message 3. A crystal, a flower ribbon. We have a piece of moss agate. So, for drawing cards, we have the Father in reverse, Counselor in reverse, 3 of Swords, 11 of Swords, or Knight of Swords, 7 of Water or Cups, Monoceros, Canis Major, Ace of Pentacles, Moon reverse, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Tower in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, 3 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands. We have the Alchemist, the Creator, and the Sage. We also have Dance with Life, Boundaries, Inner Temple, and Imrana in reverse. So right off the bat, what I can tell is that you're a very powerful person in your past life. You are probably someone who was a sage of some sort, and when I say that, you're some sort of priest or are like always with the priest class. You're someone who does dancing meditations and who does you do a lot of like reading meditations as well. So you learn from a book and then you think about it and then you express yourself. What are you being called to do this lifetime is what's coming up. Are you being called to be a father, an advisor, or are you being called to be really physical? It could be all 3. What you're really being called to do is find your joy. So make sure that you find joy in whatever you do. Something that happened in your past life is that you had to like flee a situation that you kind of created because you are with the king as a scribe, and something happened where a book was brought to you and then you read something and you said there's a witch and you got the wrong person. So that might be something that has been coming up a lot because it's here, like right here. What you need to do is shed some light on the past by looking for the truth. So happy journeying, because you're a very wise person. It's saying that You'll find a lot of fortune in reading, in books. Um, your community is kind of small actually, but they're very like what's a good way to say this? Uh, dedicated to like understanding the truth. Uh, so please keep looking because we have the alchemist, the creator, and the sage. So it's like your um, sense of spirituality is based in truth, or it should be. It's based in books, but it should be based in the truth of the book. So, um, please make sure that your inner temple is clean because your inner temple reflects your outer temple. So please make sure that you are doing very, very well. Okay, amen. Message 4. Here are your flowers. I'm getting a desert vibe from these guys. It's so weird. I don't think I've been there. It's like Albuquerque or something. I don't know why. It's just like in the middle of nowhere. And these are your and you have a piece of tiger's eye here. It's a raw tiger's eye and unpolished, untumbled. So, there we go. So you're very goal oriented. Oh, so we have the 4 of fire in reverse. The 2 of cups upright, and the page. I think this is the knight actually. Then this is the scribe, which is an arrow card. It is the knight card. Damn, I made a mistake. Actually, those 2 are pages, and it's okay. They feel like a knight there. It's okay. But this is a knight card, and you are a knight, so this is actually a very masculine role. Both of the other ones, they had a duality to them, so we talked about that, and it's fine. But this talks about being honest at all times, so so we have to mention that. So Sajita is your space card. The 5 of Cups is here, so you might be grieving. Canis Minor in reverse. We have the Hanged Man, the 5 of Chalices, Answer the Call, Reclaim, and the Revolutionary. So, this is a really cool spread actually. So what this is saying is that you have a goal and you're very goal oriented. You want to find your soulmate, you want to find your twin flame, but actually they're really attracted to your writing. They're really attracted to your writing, and they haven't seen you in a long time, and they haven't heard you write in a really long time, so they're waiting for something from you. Someone's grieving. It's either you or the party that you're interested in, so it's either you or your twin flame, your soulmate. You're looking for a new perspective, and what you have to do is actually you have to answer the call because you've been in bed for a long time because you've been grieving. So there's still some grief left, but actually you can write about it. You should be very honest with your grief, and you should make sure that your friends know that you have pain. Um, please make sure that you reclaim your honesty and you go to where you're supposed to be so that you can have the conversations about your feelings that you need to have. What you should do So you need strength. So, a few more cards with the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Knave of Chalices, and the Three of Swords. So I'm seeing like a huge heartbreak actually. Something knocked you off of your feet and you need to get back on your feet, and it's because of this that you have to tell people how you feel. So when you tell people how you feel, you'll actually reach a wide audience and they'll be able to help you probably in the future. Okay, I'm seeing a huge audience and I'm seeing like, okay, here I'm seeing like tumbleweeds. Actually, I'm seeing you're in a desert and you're alone, and you're not really sad, you're just alone. And when you're there, what's happening is that souls are coming up to you and like talking to you. So when you do, you feel a sense of nostalgia, and because of that, you have to like there's three options. You have to write about it, talk about it, or speak about it. So like you might have to talk to someone, you might have to write something, or you might have to tell an audience that there's something there. All in all, it should be a really fruitful endeavor. Cool. I think that's about it. Okay, so that was message 4. I'll try this out. Final thoughts. Let's see what the cards say. We have the Four of Cups here. Something happened and it wasn't quite good, but actually what you can do is you can pick up all the pieces and rectify the situation. So when you rectify the situation, what you want to do is you have four avenues of thought. So north, south, east, and west, you have the head, the body, the soul, and the heart. So you have to make sure that all of you is balanced so that you come back into center with yourself. So when you do that, it should be more fruitful in whatever endeavor you decide to go on. Just keep in mind, some people are grieving. I'm getting like grief in the past and possibly some grief. But making sure that you deal with your grief is so important. So make sure that you see the perfect grief counselor for you, if you must, or the perfect life coach. I'm getting that life coach is a good idea. Let's see what the flowers have to say. Oh yeah. So the flowers say I'm available. They say I'm for hire, and you can call me. You can contact me online if you need a private session or if you'd like a group session at all. So what they're saying is that my friend should write a play, and you should write it's either a list, something creative, or a letter. The letter could be to yourself in the future, because what you might have to do is like, dear Mr. Something, I know that you have been super hardworking, and because you've been super hardworking, you're gonna receive this reward. So when you write it, it might come true because you might manifest it. So make sure that you write about what you want and not about what you don't want, so that you can come to a positive conclusion in whatever endeavor you may take on. So thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Ms. Winsong, and please stay happy and healthy and whole, okay? Amen.